It's involved with the continuation of nature constantly reliving itself, and how it's always new, always renewing life, which is part of the natural phenomena of people, and how much they're involved with doing that themselves, involved with the renewing of self. So the experience here is very strange for me. The fact I haven't been back in the area for over 25 years, so my coming here now is just very, very unusual. And when I actually going through the area, I remember the special feeling I had as a youth, which is a part of really growing into the sensitivity of this. There's a plaque or photos in a glass case over there, which shows my grandmother, and she's the one responsible for me to become an artist. And she encouraged me, and I was very, very young. There's a picture of me in that case there when I was about 5 years old. That's about when I started drawing, right? And this kind of sensitivity has been with me all this time. I don't paint to sell. I paint because I have to. It's a spiritual commitment, and it's involved with a creative continuation of function of life, and which is by watching a leaf on a tree change from season to season and then come back again, but in another spot. Someone told me, you should watch the limb. One of the native chiefs said the fact that you should watch what happens to that bud each year. And on that same limb, so I want to watch this. I said, you're kidding, let me see what's going on here. And you can see that the leaf was like this the first time I saw it. Then it was like that, and it didn't come out there, it came out over here, and it was this way, and it's constantly changing, and then the whole tree changed. I know there was this tree I had in Amityville, where I grew up as a boy. I was born in Massapequa, so all of Long Island is my land. And the feeling I had in that area is reflected now in coming out here. And the spiritual sensitivity. And it's a strange thing about natural development in nature. Like all of you are part of me. There's no separation. And learning about that in terms of nature, there is no separation in terms of that continued growth. And so how much we're one person. So if you feel pain, so do I. And also learn in terms of the Native American culture, which is also part of Afro-American culture. My great-great-grandmother on one side was Afro-American. So the dual culture is phenomenal. And having that dual culture is involved with a spiritual sensitivity of unity and everlasting continuation, which has no end. So they're talking about my great-great-great-great-grandfather, John Mayhew, the fact that I'm him. All right? And you and me. If you can understand that, in a special space of time, unity of life. And what's happening now in terms of multicultural society, there was a group I was involved with in the 60s, predicted this. And it's involved with just what I'm saying. The unity of everyone really is one. And the separation had to do with certain political, cultural controls, just to maintain the status quo, which avoids the natural phenomena of what I was saying in terms of the unity of beings. And I was a medical illustrator at one time. I got involved with doing medical illustration. And I illustrated Harvey's circulatory system. He's the one that discovered the circulatory system, and was involved with how much this internal kind of existence of understanding self internally, and the unity of the feeling, the fact that if you're involved with how much you're involved with nature, you can feel. I can feel you out there. You can feel that sensitivity of other people. You can see their direction and limitation. And being an old, I wanted to be an actor, I didn't want to be a painter. All right? And I was a singer for a while. I loved it, right? And anytime you want me to sing, I'll sing. So there was this kind of feeling, you know, of attachment with an audience. So I travel and do lectures like now, and what I love is the fact that the old hammer, the old axe is still there. You got a captive audience, right? But the spiritual sensitivity of nature is unbelievable. How much one goes on stage. So I got involved with I can paint spiritual sensitivity. And that's a no-no to try to do it. But if it shows up on the canvas, someone said they feel it in the painting. I said, really? But if you try to do that, you lose it. You can't do that. If you just involve with the free expression of it. When I'm painting sometimes, the painting doesn't feel right. I turn it upside down. Oh, there it is. And then it feels right. And so again, it's that spiritual sensitivity. So I don't paint from the head, I paint from my gut. It's an internal love of feeling. And I have that attachment with people. I can look at you if you're rejecting me. I can tell. And if you're agreeing. I know when a group of artists come to my show, and if they nod, I know the agreement. If they go like this, I go, uh-oh. They shake their head, right? But there's this feeling, I can look at you and tell. And I guess if you're involved with that kind of spiritual insight, anyone can do that. And it's a matter of love, not just of self, but others. And this all comes from nature. Nature is not rejecting, it's embracing and inclusive. So this land here, which is my forefathers' land, this is my life. I came home. But living in California, I am also home. I'm never far away from here, all people. My family is here, and my family is no different than you, all of you. There's that closeness of sensitivity. So if that shows up in my work, that's part of how I feel. And I just can't paint that feeling. If it shows up, then it happens. Someone says, oh, I feel the spiritual sensitivity in the painting. I love the idea that that's there, but I'm saying, what did I do? What did I do in a painting to make that happen? What does it look like? Someone said, what does love look like? Uh-oh, some of the abstract expression says, hate and fear. I don't know, maybe I should get a good definition.
Another heritage.
So I'm going to end my talk, and I love you all, and thank you for all for coming. This is brilliant.